What's going on, y'all? Catalyst here, and we're back for Violent Video Game Compilation number 2. In this compilation, I'll be showcasing some popular games once again, but also some violent games that I think were heavily slept on. As always, if you enjoyed this video, hit your boy with a like and subscribe, and feel free to comment what other violent games you would like to see in the next compilation. Enjoy! First, we have the most heavily requested game for compilation number 2, God of War. This PlayStation staple debuted in 2005 and is perfect for those who are a fan of mythology and pure bloodshed. Kratos is a Spartan warrior who was tricked into killing his own family by his former master, the Greek god of war, Ares. The first 7 games are based on Greek mythology, but the 8th and most recent game is based on Norse mythology, taking place in Norway. As the years have went on, the graphics in the game have become impeccable and the levels of violence have increased as well. Although another game has not been announced yet, creative director Cory Barlog has stated that the latest installment would not be Kratos' last game. I hope that's the case because I honestly can't imagine PlayStation without a God of War. The second violent game series on today's list is Sniper Elite. Sniper Elite is a third-person tactical shooter that has a heavy emphasis on sniping and long-range kills instead of a direct approach to combat. The series is set in World War II, and all weapons are set appropriately for that era. Although using a sniper is the main focus, in certain situations the player can use an SMG, pistols, hand grenades, and various other explosive devices. Realistic ballistics are optional, taking into consideration factors like wind direction and bullet drop if the player chooses to turn those on. The predominant reason the game has made this list is due to its heavily acclaimed X-ray kill cam. Although you've been seeing various kill cams on the screen, let's look at these same kill cams as they kill Adolf Hitler. I don't know about y'all, but I like watching that Nazi motherfucker die. The third violent game series on today's list is Doom. Considered to be one of the pioneers for first-person shooters, not only is Doom extremely violent, it's honestly a really unique series. The focus of the game is manning an unnamed space marine as he battles the forces of hell, consisting of various demons and the undead. In many of the games, the player goes back and forth through hell, continuing this demonic battle and attempting to save Earth from the invasion. The game is focused on push-forward combat, meaning in order to obtain health, ammo, and new firearms, you have to kill more demons. Since the initial video game released in 1993, several other forms of media have been created for Doom. There have been 4 sets of novels, a board game, a 2005 film starring The Rock, and there will be a new film named Doom Annihilation getting released soon. The 5th main video game title, Doom Eternal, is getting released November 22nd, 2019. If you're into saving the Earth and murdering demons, this game is for you. Number 4 on today's list is the third-person survival game, The Evil Within. The game focuses on the protagonist Sebastian as he is pulled through an evil world of horrid creatures and tormented locations. There are various bosses, guns, and weapons used to murder one creature at a time. As time goes on, the game transforms based on the player's actions, allowing the storyline to take several twists and turns based on what you do. A fun fact that many people don't know is that The Evil Within was actually directed by Resident Evil's creator, Shinji Mikami. Although the game was praised for its horror, graphics, and overall atmosphere, critics said there was much more to be desired in terms of the story. Realistically, I ain't really a story guy. As long as I can kill some people, I'm cool. Overall, I think this is a pretty good game as long as you like to get your hands bloody. The 5th and final video game in today's compilation is Dead Space. Dead Space is a horror media franchise set in futuristic times in which humanity has colonized other planets due to Earth using most of its resources. It is predominantly focused on a space engineer named Isaac Clarke and the horrors he encounters while in space. Isaac's team crashes on a planet and is overrun by mutated and reanimated corpses known as necromorphs. The first game dropped in 2008, and due to its futuristic graphics, unique controls, and gore, is often cited as one of the greatest games of all time. The third and latest game dropped in 2013, and although EA claims to still have plenty of love for it, it is extremely unlikely that a fourth game will ever be released. But that's all I have for today's video, guys. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and also comment what games you would like to see in Violent Video Compilation number 3. Peace.
Get a key to the valet and I'm on my way.